Hey small group leaders, thanks for watching March 29th small group leader training. It really means a lot that you come prepared and that you watch this and you really care about the kids and the education they're getting. So thank you so much. Be sure this week to pray for the kids in your small group and really let them know that you care about them and that you're there for them, and if they need anything that they can come to you. It really means a lot when they have someone that they can come to when maybe things at home aren't going very well, or they have questions that they're not comfortable asking their parents about, or maybe they're going to live in foster care, anything like that. So be sure to be there for their kids because it really means the world to them. This week is the the 5th week of March. And whenever we have a 5th week, we kind of stray from the one virtue that we have, and we kind of do like a practical type thing. So this week we're talking about sharing our faith and being able to defend it. So a lot of these kids, they don't even understand that some people don't believe in Jesus. Seriously, it hasn't crossed their mind because they grew up in a Christian home. That's all they've ever known. They think everyone knows about Jesus, right? Because it's Jesus. Everyone should know about him. I don't know. And so we're talking about Matthew 16 in verses 13 through 17. It'd be awesome if you guys could read that. It's really, Jesus is like, hey, who do the people say the Son of Man is? And they're like, well, some people say John the Baptist, some people say Elijah, some people say Jeremiah. Pretty much he's a sweet prophet. And then Peter says, and Jesus says, who do you say that I am? And Peter's like, hey, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus is like, whoa, good job, Peter. Something was revealed to you which you didn't get it on your own. You had to have been revealed that, and you're the rock on which I'm going to build the church. So it's a really cool story of just like, who is Jesus? And if you haven't wrestled with that, it's going to come to a point in your life where someone asks you about it, or you have the opportunity to share your faith, and you're going to have nothing to say. So if these kids aren't thinking through these difficult questions and questioning things, that they will not be able to defend their faith when the time comes. Because you guys were in public school, I'm sure, or some sort of school, and it really is hard sometimes. People question what you believe in, and if you haven't thought that through, you've got nothing to say. Questioning isn't bad either. That's another thing. Like, I used to think it was wrong to ask questions. Like, I'm not allowed to ask questions about something that I didn't think made sense in the Bible because questioning is wrong, because we must have faith. But you know what? Questioning is okay, because if you haven't wrestled with that, there's no way that you can defend your faith and tell someone about something by just saying, oh yeah, you have to have faith, guys. You have to have faith. And it's true, you do have to have faith. But if you haven't wrestled with those important questions and really figuring out who Jesus is and what he means to you, there's no way that you can share or defend your faith. So we really want our kids to understand that. And it's difficult with elementary age kids. So in kindergarten through 2nd grade, we have some true and false questions because lots of times our kids don't really get those simple questions. So Jesus is God's son. True. He came back to life after dying on the cross. Also true. Jesus is mean. Gonna go ahead with false, that one. Anyways, there's some questions like that. So that's the first K through 2 activity. The second activity, in the quick guide, it says that we should provide pictures of Jesus, and the kids should say what Jesus means to them. Well, I had issues with that because most of the pictures of Jesus is like a white guy with a beard, and he's like scrawny, and it's kind of weird. And it's probably not what Jesus looked like. He was definitely Middle Eastern. He was Jewish, so I'm pretty sure he had dark skin. Who knows if he had a beard? And it's kind of funny when we say, oh, this is what Jesus looked like. This is a picture of Jesus. Because we have no idea. So I don't like to simplify Jesus like that. So I thought it'd be cool if the kids drew what they thought Jesus looked like. Let them use their creativity. So there's pens and paper and markers in there, and they can draw their picture of Jesus. What does Jesus look like to them? What does he mean to them? And then go around and talk about what they know about Jesus. What does he mean to them? And just sharing what they think and what they feel about who Jesus is. For 3 through 6. We have some activities. The first one is a game board. There are verses on paper, and then there are blank pieces of paper. And spread them out throughout the area, and just they're kind of like a human game board piece, and there's a die, and you roll the die, and then they jump from one square to another, and it'll tell you like jump ahead 2 spaces or whatever. And then when they land on a reference, they need to look it up and read that verse. Because being familiar with the Bible is totally going to help these 3rd through 6th graders be able to know and defend their faith when they're in school, and they need to do that. And then the second thing is a crossword puzzle. Just more things about using the Bible. Using the Bible, reading through it, praying from it, praying a psalm, those type of things. 3 through 6 is chocked full of looking at Bible verses on March 29th. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. It really means a lot that you come prepared and that you care about these kids. Let's see. I believe, let's make the secret phrase this week that, let's make it, who is Jesus? That's the question. So if you guys come and ask me that, I might tell you the answer, and then you'll be like, hey, wait, no, Mandy, I just really wanted a Starbucks card, and then I'll hand you one. All right, have a great week. Thanks for watching.